Hey guys, Tyler here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Operation Eindhoven. Play today's pointing down the bottom. We got DexN with US forces immediately locked into Airborne, going for weapon support center. Teaming up with him is Havoc, also with US forces, heavy weapons, Spec Ops, and Airborne. On the top side, we've got Scotch with Afrika, who has battlefield espionage, armor support, and Italian infantry. And MatioS, also with Afrika, Panzerjager Command, armor support, and Italian infantry. Both of these are arranged teams.
Heavy machine gun has been requisitioned.
In terms of their individual ranks, though, DexN 7, Havoc 8, Scotch 16, MatioS 35. I think MatioS I saw was like rank 8 in 4v4s with DAC.
HMG team deploying.
Of course, Scotch, one of the all-time greats for COH3 2v2s. Seems like dip in and out of COH3, maybe, you know, between patches a bit. Machine gun setting up. I think the Panzerjager will win that unless the flanking squad can get involved early on.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Ooh, machine gun for DexN CR. A little bit too far back, not quite in range here. But may actually work out in his favor because it's a nice burst on the 250 instead of it immediately getting flanked.
Mechanized support center under construction.
.250 repaired, swapping the Panzerjagers inside there.
Territory point is no longer under our control. A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Overall, pretty even split on the map so far.
They've captured a victory point.
So this is probably the first major and decisive engagement. Maybe the 250 had to roll forwards, pick these guys up, jump them inside. Still makes it a really close fight. Engineers running a squad off the middle. So the riflemen are narrowly winning this fight over here as well. There's a mine back here from DexN, maybe expecting the 250 to flank. Try to bait it in. Looks like Scotch going for the fast assault green tick up style. Riflemen hiding behind the bushes. They do have grenade package ticked. Looks like MatioS respecting that. He's gone for a very early mid truck. You don't often see them at this stage. So yeah, Airborne from DexN. Havoc's gone for heavy weapons. Getting that extra firepower from maybe the heavy AT gun can be pretty handy. 250 pops its upgrade now. There's a squad inside, so it's got the full rate of fire enabled. Do we have an M3 back there? DexN's a little bit low on munitions, so can't upgrade it quite yet.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Brings it in to assist a little bit.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
DexN getting run off.
A victory point is under enemy control.
Havoc manually constructing after going for a mechanized support center. In fact, both US players going for mechanized. A split.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Partial dodge on the grenade. Still kind of ran back in a little bit too early before it exploded.
Victory point now now under enemy control.
MatioS looks like he's going for like a fast flak feeling.
We have it. We've lost
Paratroopers
control of the
dropped in
sector.
off the side. 75 or M3's coming across to help Havoc out. Didn't really see much assault green, assault disembark kind of action. Obviously they're not Vet 1 yet, but
Transport loaded up and ready to make a pass.
for the 250/9 upgrade instead.
Contact! Ground recon unit!
We have another squad jumping into another 250. Don't think the M3's upgrade has been revealed yet, though. You would expect for it to be the 75mm steer of the quad at this stage.
Engineers on the hook. That's the signal. We're going in. Commander, you better pull your thumb out of your ass right now.
It's a nice shot off through it.
See nothing but shoots behind me. Transport that now.
250's pretty fast, though. Able to scoot away from any further damage.
Back to base.
Okay, cheeky little grenade assault from the other side, but
Infantry
scanner on the grenades not too sharp, and didn't even drop a single model from that machine gun. I wonder if DexN was really big brain, he might try to go for like a barrage into their retreat path.
We must act.
With that amount of health, like one clean shell could probably knock out the whole squad. Okay, flak feelings out for Scotch. He's got an AT gun calling as well.
The munitions point is being attacked.
This is obviously a lot of pressure at this stage of the match. 175 or M3 probably cannot contain this. Looks like DexN's going to pick up a second one.
We're losing the fuel point.
But overall, like pretty smooth for DexN at this stage. You know, he came through, harassed the fuel. He's looking pretty good for him over there. And it's not like the arrival of all of these units for Scotch caused him to lose his first 75 or M3. If that happens, you can fall quite far behind, but
Back deploying as ordered.
pretty smooth so far.
The territory sector.
Okay. I'm a little bit surprised MatioS didn't also go for the flak feeling. Did go for fast support elements though. A lot of repairs completed now for Scotch.
Enemy movement near our victory point.
Gets around the side. Slight VP lead at this stage. Okay, this 75 1 is rolling through. This is the second hit. Kind of interesting to see that it's DexN the one going for these.
Enemy control.
Whereas, of course, Havoc has the half-trick abilities in this battle group. But he went for the barracks, so
Taking our victory point.
a bit harder to side tick and afford them. Paratroopers late to retreat here for DexN. Really focused on trying to use attack rounds. All the attack rounds miss. Oh, he's lucky though. 75mm3 is still alive, but maybe not for long.
Half track is scrapped.
It's the second AT gun coming through the middle of the map. Seals that one's fate. He's extremely lucky that one survived too. That went very poorly for DexN. Lost a lot of paratrooper models. A lot of attack rounds missed. He's out of action for repairs, but the repair point upgrade, well, unlocked and working. Okay, Guastatori now heading the field for Scotch.
The enemy have taken territory from us.
Bars now online for Havoc. Looks like DexN was the one who went for the mid tent between the two. Wonder if DexN's plan to upgrade No, he's gone for M1919s, not bazookas. AT guns are pushing up here for the Axis. 7513. I think Scotch like attack moved his AT gun forward, so briefly 7513 went invisible in the fog. This one tore down, set back up. Just sat there the whole time. That 7513 was going to be dead. Scotch's got to be careful though. Havoc coming across with his entire army. There's some big hits. He's taking some big damage from all the autocannons though. The Allies are struggling about against this much vehicle pressure.
We have anti-tank crews reporting in.
Anti-tank gun power drop though from DexN.
Anti-tank gun deployed on your mark.
Havoc meanwhile going for a 4th rifle at this stage.
Defend our victory point. We're losing.
Kind of interesting because, you know, he wasn't the one who got
And back to bait.
casualty clearing, so
They've captured a
it's going to
victory
be a bit
point.
more constrained on manpower.
Anti-tank team on the field.
The recon plane out for DexN allows them to get some shots off here. Quite a lot of small arms damage from the assault green though on that. Doesn't have the strongest armor, 75mm3. Oh, LAIG lands a big hit. AT gun's about to go down.
Entire gun crew has been killed.
DexN really getting stretched to his limit at the moment. Use both his machine guns back to back. And then 6-man palm greens charging right on top of these.
Anti-tank gun is out
And
of
the D crew on the AT gun, but his AT gun sitting up. There's a kill opportunity, misses. Now getting grenaded. Oh, this is not going well for the Allies at all. Havoc's across here now. That looks like one of the machine guns. Oh no, it's still there. Well, maybe not for long. It's getting killed off by Scotch's AT gun. Gets some revenge though. Squad down. Looks like Havoc's going to pick that up with his rifleman. And looks like DexN holds on to his AT gun at least. Or did he pick up a DAC pack? No, I think that's M1. I can click on it, can't I? M1, yep.
Mr. Gray, all right?
Well, he's up to 2 AT guns now.
Get ready to kick some ass, boys.
Norne hitting the field for Scotch. Looks like he's wheeling it out to a pretty aggressive position. Wants to be able to use his auto fire. Upgrading up to the med truck as well. KD ratio looking really good for the Axis right now, as well, for the DAC team, as often happens for them since they're not suffering much manpower bleed.
We must act.
Just vehicle damage, which isn't costly to repair, but here we go. 250 gets a snare. Greyhound finishes it off. So the Allies know about the Canone now. Not a huge surprise. You see the cross story. You expect the Canone to be hitting later on. Oh boy, DexN. Oh, with some bad driving there. And 3 doing some doughies.
Sector's been overrun. It's theirs
And
now.
it's gone. There goes the fighting position. Okay, double AT guns. Combine up with the vision from the Vet 1 scouts. Picking off one vehicle there. Pops one shell out of that barrage. Oh, looks like Scotch has the extra health, so the Flak does not die to the double AT gun attack.
Our anti-tank
And one of his
defenses
AT
are failing.
guns now gets torched, and so Scott's just going to finish that off as well. Okay, manpower cache out the back, but I didn't see that.
Sector lost. No contact. M4A1 Sherman deploying.
Looks like taking some time to kill off the Rex, worried about the US players having salvage for that later on. Okay, Greyhound behind the bushes. Scotch a little bit late starting up the attack groundwork, so the Greyhound survives. And here is a Sherman now for DexN.
We have
There
supplies
are
ready to be
3
passed out,
Axis
Commander.
AT guns right in the middle of the map, and there's a fresh Panzer 3 out for MatioS as well.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
.5 being reeled out here.
Fallen into enemy control.
Pitches up. Easy dodge on the grenade assault. There were a couple of those butterfly bombs deployed earlier, now coming out to sweep them off.
Red tails on the way.
Okay, walking Stuka links for MatioS.
Don't say we never give you no
Feels like Kanone hasn't hit too much though.
territory is being contested.
4 kills, okay, so I mean it's alright. I feel like it's largely being based off auto fire though, not so much the barrage. He's going to tow it more into the
Commander,
middle
we've
next.
lost the sector.
Nice. Did have about a 50 VP lead earlier, but now they're about 70 behind. About 80 behind.
Assigning engineers to your mark. They'll initiate repairs at will.
Oh! Yep, that's the benefits of bringing your Kanone onto the front lines. Nasty auto attack.
Tools down. Repair work complete. Get those guns ready. Orders just came in.
Still the Axis, you know, they're like probing the third VP, and they've got a very strong hold here in the middle, but they're not absolutely dominating right now.
Enemy forces are converging on a fuel
And
point.
looking at the army size, you can see there's a massive, massive
Hitting us at our
differential.
base.
They can maybe stretch their lead a little bit more. Seems like targeting Havoc's retreat area, but
Sector gone.
there's
We
nothing
must
really
take it
back there at the moment. Sees the mid-tents location though, so that might be the target of the next couple of barrages.
We have 300 points. Confirmed.
You know, they're pretty good at killing mid-tents. Can even kill one barrage if you get really lucky.
Well, line stopped and ready to drop.
So far, I haven't seen many opportunities for the M5 to do its work, but here it goes now. Setting up. Got the rate of fire booster. I think he might have done. Okay, maybe not. Captain goes down. Walking Stuka gets the decoy on the M5 though.
Over the target area now.
Like Havoc's going to pick it up. Make sure it doesn't get killed.
German tank finished and ready.
There's the Panzer 3's coming in for Scotch now as well. And look how much extra manpower both the DAC players have right now.
We can deploy a forward repair
And
station.
more
when
Shermans
needed,
for
Commander.
DexN. He's got enough saved up for a carpet bombing
We
as
have
well.
improvised armor available for vehicle crews to apply.
Oh, it's a bad spot for Havoc to put his tank depot. Right where Scotch has been targeting with his Kanone fire. He's He's actually getting quite low. That tank depot under half health now and needs to come back here with some engineers.
Improvised armor shall keep our vehicles out in the field.
Scout dying on the far edge. Okay, double Sherman rolling across here. Gonna find the 250. So no more assault disembark action from MatioS.
Recon away notice.
DexN really trying to make use of those camouflaged scouts when they get revealed.
WSC is under fire. Research underway, Commander. They pushed us off a sector. We'll be over the target area soon.
Stuka, I think it's targeting the rifleman.
Scouts are pushing us back. We're down at 250.
Dodging off to the side, still gets hit. And he kind of panic retreats. Luckily though, everything's still alive and he's got his M5 back there. Ooh. Okay, that was actually a really nice play from Havoc. Put the rate of fire boost gallant stand on his teammate's AT gun. Boost up the rate of fire because that's actually going to have range for long enough to get the kill. So a couple of nice pickups there for the allies. Greyhound trying to do some cleanup on the edges. But yeah, the Axis may be getting a bit overconfident and right into the zone where all of the allied anti-tank was and go down pretty quickly. So MatioS went for tungsten and veteran squad leaders, so his tank's actually going to be not very healthy, let's put it that way. Don't have any of the health boosts, so that does open opportunities. Going to die pretty easily. Double Sherman's rolling out to the side.
Resources cut off. We have
Okay,
territory
let's
isolated.
spot the Talon mine.
Territory lost.
It's a big hit. Gallant stand active. Tries an attack round, but can't get through the blocker. Looking Stuka targeting. Very hard to get rid of that tow vehicle though. It's got so much health. Looking Stuka, you know, usually pretty good at taking down the Brit tow vehicles, but the US half-track assault carrier is made of sturdier stuff. Got 88 on the field now from MatioS. DexN really fast on the smokes though. We've seen that from him in the past. Good thing too, because that Sherman would have gone down with Scotch coming in from the side. One more 88 shot and it was lights out. Trying to target the repair area. We're going to get some. There's a second repair area a little bit further back. The Axis are unaware of. I suppose that's maybe the benefit of going for two players with Mechanized. Oh! DexN's AT gun creeping up, snipes off a 250. DexN's gone for heavy barrels recently as well as improvised armor, so Sherman's actually pretty powerful right now. Havoc's also got heavy barrels. He got that a long time ago too. Boosting up the firepower on his Greyhound's machine guns.
A victory point is under enemy control now. Commander, we've lost the sector.
3 Shermans now. Just wanted to check if anybody's got salvage yet on the US side. Not happening.
The enemy holds all victory points.
Get targeting a bit deeper now. He's looking for a bit of bleed. This is where the heavy barrels can really help these kind of chase down scenarios. But not today. Everything survived. 88 reposition. Shut down any further chase opportunities. Okay, looks like the mid truck's up to Vet 1 now, so all infantry for Scotch coming out with the buff.
Upgrading our Sherman tanks with improved 76mm main guns.
It must be... Oh, it's in the works, not here yet. This has gone for the 76mm upgrade. It's repositioned already, but look how fast the smoke's coming out thanks to the vision. MatioS pretty sharp with the attack rounds though. Oh, AT gun getting decrewed by Scotch coming through around the side with his Panzer3s. Doing a barrage out the back. Okay, got a decrew on something. On the Cannone.
Time to dust off. We're needed. Dropping an anti-tank on
Close calls on the US infantry, but it's getting away. And the M5 certainly have an impact.
We've lost the territory sector.
X is really far ahead on the VPs though. Just had a complete lockdown on the left-hand mid. Allies unable to break free, but they have at least closed the gap in terms of army size. Both the Axis kind of just holding it in the mid-80s, whereas DexN went from like 35 up to 61. I think Havoc increased by about 10 during that phase as well. They did close the gap a bit. Definitely seeing a lot more barrages from the captain these days instead of marked vehicle. Okay, DexN getting a bit of a roll on, but big smoke. I'll beat you out the back. Oh no. The butterfly bombs completely grinding DexN's push to a halt. Kappa bomb out the back. Doing okay. Oh boy, traffic jam for DexN. But Allies managed to decrew a bunch of stuff here. 88 repositioned quite far away to dodge that Kappa bomb. If the Allies can come through and kill... It's like they only got to get a chance to kill one of them. It's like Havoc put his dozer blade down as well, just in case he was going to run over any butterfly bombs. Scotch just too fast getting out of there with that second AT gun. And the Allies don't even manage to decap the center after all of that.
We're ready to go, sir.
Ouch. Most of the butterfly bombs have now been triggered, so nothing to sweep. Panzerjager die out the back here to M5's barrage. The M5 barrage is pretty good, especially if you put gallant stand on it before the barrage starts up. And shoots some shells really fast with it. So he's trying to save gallant stand though for rates of fire boost against the vehicles, which is understandable. Stuka just slowing down the repairs a little bit. Not inflicting manpower bleed. Axis have put down a lot of caches. Maybe that's where some of their manpower float's gone. Got a lot of caches down, but they don't have a cache on the manpower point, which is interesting. Like, that's where we've been seeing players put them first most times. That's where the Allies put their first one down.
Anti-tank team on the field.
DexN coming in from the side with his double AT guns. Camouflage scout providing vision.
We have 75 points remaining. Payload ready, Commander.
Coming in from the side here against Scotch. Kind of losing vision though with these trees in the way. I think he just kind of moves them forwards. If he set them up manually, he probably would have got an extra 2 or 3 shots off. As it stands, Dick's in a bit of trouble here, getting torched by the Grosters chasing him down. So Sherman's rotating.
Lost an anti-tank gun.
The Shermans do have a big edge over these Panzer 3s because they got the improvised armor and the 76mm up gun. Takes engine damage. Scotch does have the health boosters, right? He's got both the health boosters. Maybe he doesn't. Only got emergency repairs, okay. Well, at least DexN's AT guns didn't get destroyed. You gotta look on the bright side sometimes, but it's about the only positive thing you can say. Oh boy, these butterfly bombs, what a pain they are. T-guns rolling in here. Using damage on both tanks, and now he's getting hit by the Canone. That was just auto attack. But the Panzer 3's coming in to mop this up.
Strategic points is under attack.
There's the barrage from Canone. Attack round from the Panzer 3 misses though. Havoc's coming in from the side with 2 bulldozers. Stuka though.
Down to only 50 points.
It's big damage. Okay, Havoc's coming in from the back as well. This push is not working out for the Allies at the moment. They are really struggling. Just don't have enough munitions saved up for a carpet bombing either, so they can't get rid of this 88. But the infantry are making some headway. Repairs happening behind this, but okay. DexN's fleet are ready to roll. Here they come. And the 88's quite far back and it's hitched up at the moment. DexN fast on the smoke. Scott's kind of throwing away that assault green, just trying to deny the capture for a few more seconds. I think that last shot might have been an attack round. There's the 3's coming in from the side now. Bit of a beachhead fire zoning the M5. Okay, DexN making something happen out on the side. Double AT guns pick off one of Scotch's tanks. Get out of there though. Grossatoria coming in fast. Oh, one bulldozer goes down out the back. So they're going to decrew one of Scotch's AT guns, but he's got the med truck right there for the recrew again.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
There's a 3 out on the edge, chasing for more. There's DexN's tanks. Okay, they're coming across now. It looks like he's going to get both of his AT guns decrewed. Grossatori with that med truck buff. Tough to stop. Okay, cover bombing out the back. Oh, the tow truck went down. I'm guessing the M5 knocked it out. That's a big old carpet bomb. Havoc's got the Black Dragon coming in as well. So both of the AT guns go down. The 88 and a Pack 38. None is still up for grabs out the back though, but that's some big headway for the Allies. Oh, we got a Tiger coming in from MatioS after he got a bit of his Popcat freed up, and that's a Tiger for Scotch as well. And Sherman did just like that. M5's rolling up here though. DexN's bring his AT guns in. They're both still on 2 models. 5's coming right the way in here. It's not the best option though, because it can't manually target weapons. It has to rely on attack rounds. So it's not actually good for polishing off the Canone. That's what he's planning to do. Maybe they'll add that in the next patch. We can only hope. Okay, taking down a few butterfly bombs, but uh-oh, Tiger's rolling up on the Sherman. It's dead just like that. AT guns from the side though could get something going here. M5's rolling in. This Tiger could be in some trouble. Look at the rate of fire with gallant stand, man. The Tiger's dead just like that. DexN sweeps back in. Big plays here from the Allies. Smokes out the AT gun. Is he going to stick around? Yep, to try to kill off the Canone. Triple cap against the Axis. M5 with the gallant stand making all the big plays. What happened? How did the walking Stuka die all the way back there? The AT guns? Snipe it off from downtown? Oh my goodness, what a throw from Scotch, leaving his walking Stuka that close to the front line. AT guns wheeling the way out of there now. And do we have some salvage available? Yes. Havoc's salvaging away. There's a bunch of tanks all over the field. This is where the Allies can really turn the momentum. Got a lot of good kills, and now follow that up with some big resource gains, but double snares coming through on the tow vehicle. That's out of action on the engine. And the M5 goes down. Alongside the assault carrier. Looks like DexN's going to come and kill this. Okay, he's putting a bunker buster on it for good measure.
M4A1 Sherman deployed.
Still got a bunch of wrecks over there. Havoc hasn't moved this engineer since. Guess he's been occupied controlling his tanks. Oh boy, late retreat for Scotch. It's away with it though. Tiger just about healthy for MatioS again. Folks managed to field another M5.
Our opponent has fallen to 200 points.
This engineer just came down here and did some salvaging. So good for Havoc. Bulldozer. Oh! 88 missed the kill shot. I think the Bulldozer can bounce as well, but I think that was just a miss. Time round.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Scotch's 88 though, landed some big hits.
They have taken our victory point.
Oh boy, DexN late getting out of there. Okay, gallant stand with a rate of fire boost. Look at that go. It's like pretty impressive, right? Axis dodged it, but good nonetheless. Allies are still on a very dangerous VP total, but they got some flares up. Seeing Scotch's vehicles coming, looks like he's trying to flank around with this Panzer 3.
Commander, our anti-tank defenses are fit. Supply paratroops is ready to go, Commander.
He's going to drop the Obicha on that zone now. Oh, DexN a little bit low, getting down. Panzer 3 sweeping him from the other side as well. He's going to lose both his AT guns again.
Killed in action.
Oh, that's big though. Crew shocked right in front of the M5. Goes on to hold fire mode, trying to disappear into the fog as quickly as possible. Attack rounds from Havoc miss, but DexN coming in with the counterattack now. Unfortunately, the M5 is torn down. Otherwise, it could seal the deal on this Panzer 3 and DexN wouldn't have to chase this far. Once again, he's fast on the smoke, but Scotch has used the 88's Vet 1. This has got engine damage now. Attack rounds somehow missing thanks to the elevation here.
Our victory point. We're losing it.
Why? How was that shooting so fast? It felt like they were shooting
Sherman gone.
30% faster than usual, right?
Victory point is under enemy control now. Red tails on the way. Dropping an anti-tank gun.
Okay, DexN again, he's down the dumps. He's going for salvage finally. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on his side for sure. Dropping in an AT gun. Sweeper's coming up here, clearing off the remaining butterfly bombs. And him doing some salvaging.
We have anti-tank crews reporting in.
Axis still have the large army-sized lead right now. Just about how they apply it. DexN coming up here, getting some massive salvaging done. Okay, Scotch coming through, sees an AT gun by itself. Gallant stand activated on it. DexN rotating. AT gun refuses to die. Somehow survives this entire time, the AT gun. I'm surprised by that. Bunker Buster there decreased the pack. The M5 giving the Axis something to think about here. I feel like one thing we haven't seen too much from the LEIG is any smoke. Maybe that could help slow down the allies a bit, force them into some attack round scenarios. He tried to use the S-mine launcher there. MatioS got a little bit too close. Now he's taking engine damage.
Sherman tank finished and ready.
I think the Tiger will be fine, but it's going to be out of action waiting for repairs for a long time, and that's a big problem. Because now the Axis are getting dangerously low on the VPs. MatioS doesn't have auto repair. He's got veteran squad leaders, so he has to have units occupied repairing this.
Anti-tank gun deployed on your mark.
Scotch's 88 though, getting so many good hits. Just farming vet right now. Saltgreen's probing the edge, but the Greyhound's just parked over there. No easy VP captures with the squad.
Anti-tank team on the field.
Mass repairs going on to the Tiger. Butterfly bombs and cleared off here.
Commander, we should spend our munitions.
Greyhound. Not going to let the SL Greens do anything. Okay, the Axis are behind on the VPs now again. Havoc got the largest army at the moment. Oh, the elephant. Oh my goodness. Don't need tungsten on that. Second squad of Tory for Scotch, huh? They get forced away really early. Beachy out the back. Oh! 88 up here, clapping. Okay, the double AT guns for DexN though, doing some work. He's rolling through with his Shermans. He's smoked out the 88. He's smoking it again just for good measure. Butterfly bombs getting disabled. It's like Havoc's getting run off the middle though. Your Beachy striking hard, but the M5 out the back, knocking out the Panzer 88's facing this direction now after a relocation. All of DexN's tanks super low. But the attack rounds quite often not hitting with the elevation through these areas of the map. It's definitely buying more time with the Shermans. And they are focused on knocking out the Tory. Desperation times. Okay, gets the decap. Sherman goes down though. Greyhound also dies. Oh, the gallant stand knocks out the Tiger with the final shot. Tow vehicle's gone now though, so he can't insta-recrew or anything. And Havoc's Sherman's getting forced away. Couple bombs out the back, but Scotch pretty fast on the relocate. And now the Elephant taking out the M5. And trolling up. If he smokes this, yep. M5 will survive for a little bit longer. The 88 up here though, landing some nasty hits. Scotch just so good with the positioning on that. Super active. Trying to get on some salvage. 8 points remaining, but clock is stopped right now. Nobody's draining.
Lost an anti-tank gun.
Allies just throwing units into the middle of the map. 4 points remain. They just have to hold on for a little bit longer. Here comes Scotch's tanks now. But that's it. Allies squeak the win. Whew. Well, yeah, I mean, that was like a pretty decent start, I think, for the Allies. Had, you know, maybe slightly over half of the map under their control, but once the 250/9 started arriving, things went sideways for them massively. Fell way behind on map control. 75 or M3 play for DexN didn't really work out that well. And he was generally taking quite a lot of losses in this game. I mean, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you're the punching bag. He stayed resilient. Found some good opportunities with his double AT guns to sneak around and snipe off some tanks occasionally. Would like to see the Allies maybe get on their salvaging like a little bit earlier. You know, just organize like one of the two players to go for salvage and point out wrecks to each other. So they could have got probably like about 4 or 5 more wrecks if they just went for it a bit earlier. Could be benefiting them for a longer stage. But yeah, eventually they made a comeback. You know, if you just throw out a carpet bomb when absolutely zero is happening, pretty easy to dodge. But if you chuck a carpet bomb down, you know, maybe a little bit deeper thanks to the scout's long-range vision, while like 4 fights are happening across the battlefield, that is quite a lot harder to deal with. Helps knock out that initial 88, and that was the comeback moment for the Allies. Axis, I think, still, had the lead. They had population advantage after that fight, but Allies kind of rode that wave of momentum back into the match. I think maybe MatioS got a little bit like overwhelmed, maybe fatigued or something in the late game. Couple losses, and of course Scotch donating his walking Stuka for no reason. That was a very painful loss. Could have really done with that against the AATs of DexN. But yeah, have a strong play with the M5 between its barrage and just its positioning. Found so many extra kills on the Axis tanks. And both of the Axis also very good with the 88 play. Really fast smoke from DexN helping to limit the amount of damage they're taking though. Seemed to work pretty well on that map, right? The elevation, sometimes attacking through smoke with elevation, it just shots kind of go over the top of the enemy's tank. Looks like they should connect, but somehow they don't. Pretty frustrating. But that's the game. That's what elevation does in COH3. Yeah, GG. Really close one. DexN's got the manpower boosts from the casualty clearing. Slowly taken over. Does the M5 not show as infantry? Oh, that's okay, pretty decent. Ruffman did well though. Well, anyway guys, a wrap on that. If you like again, be cast by me. Details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.